Okay, let us see. In our earlier lecture, we have gone through the discoverer of calculus, about the life history of Sir Isaac Newton, Leibniz, and Cauchy. Let us see in detail the meaning of differentiation. The calculus consisting of two parts. Calculus it consisting of two parts. First is the differential calculus, and the second is the integral calculus. Just you see one by one here. Let us see the graph of the function. As in the last lecture, I told that calculus is the study of change of function, change in the value of the function at the domains. If you change the domain points, let us take here the first is y is equal to fx equal to x square. Here fx is x square. Let us take first this figure, fx is x square. Now the point D is the domain, and this is what? This is the open interval. It is not a closed interval, because we deal with the differentiation in the open interval, not in a closed interval. So mind it. So D is the open interval, that is the domain. When x is 1 or x is minus 2, we are getting 4. X is minus 1, we are getting 1. X is 0, we are getting 0, 1, 1, 2, 4, like that. So this is the change of the value of the function under these conditions. In the second figure, fx equal to x cube. First is the quadratic function, second is the cubic function here. In cubic function, when x is minus 2, it is minus 8. X is minus 1, the function is changing to minus 1. X is 0, and this is 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 8, like that. So figure 1 and figure 2, this figure has been drawn just to tell you that this curve is not a result of single point. Rather, it is the result of so many points. There are so many points lies on the curve. After that, it has been drawn. Now, we shall see here in figure 2, suppose the point is minus 1, minus 1. Let us see how steep it is. Steepness, how steep it is, that means the measure of the steepness of the curve, यानी कर्व कितना झुका हुआ है, यानी टेंजेंट, ये जो लाइन हम ड्रॉ कर रहे हैं, दिस लाइन इज द टेंजेंट लाइन that it has been drawn here. This is the measurement of steepness of the curve. So this measurement of steepness of the curve is known as the idea of tangent, and this idea of tangent comes from the differentiation. So let us, for better understanding, let us take this graph. Just I am rubbing that. Here the movement you have seen already in fx equal to x square, and this is the curve, this is the parabolic curve, and here is the cubic curve. So let us see. For better understanding, I am taking another curve, and I will try to explain the meaning of differentiation and integration one by one in detail. So first of all, let us see a curve. Yes, I have taken this curve. Suppose this curve has been drawn from 0 to, suppose this is 1. I have taken the point 0 to 1. Now this curve consisting of so many points. Let us take this point P here, draw a tangent to this. So the curve is just bending to this side and the tangent is the measure of that. So this tangent gives the idea of differentiation as I told. Let us see how tangent is coming. For that we shall see this types of curve. Let us take a point P and point Q. P and Q are 2 points on the curve. Join these 2 points P and Q by a line. This line is called chord. Now, as Q reaches towards P, let us see the position of Q. I have made P fixed. This is fixed. And point Q is changing. This is changing. This point Q is changing. It is here, it is here, it is here, it is here. That means if you see the change, the chord is diminishing. As we reach towards from Q to P, normally it is the concept of limit. I will explain in detail what is limit and what is derivative later. So my intention is to give you the idea of tangent here. As Q approaches to P, Q is approaching to P, the difference between Q and P is very, very small. As Cauchy has given the idea of that, I will explain in detail again. So this is changing, PQ is changing, Q is changed towards P. Finally, when Q is very near to P, it is so near that we can see that Q is overlapping P. So in that situation, this chord becomes a tangent at point P. So that's why here I have given this idea of tangent. So slope of the tangent is dy by dx. What is y? Y is a function of x, as you have seen. So this is dy by dx, differentiation of y with respect to x. This is called differentiation of y, and you can call it a slope of the tangent at a point P. So this is the meaning of dy by dx here under this normal expression. So this is the idea of derivatives, differentiation. Let us see now the concept of integration. For that we shall take another curve, because study of curve help us to clarify different confusion which normally arises in our mind. The calculus is that knowledge where transparency is required. Let us have a transparent structure of integration. How? Let us take it. I am taking a curve fx equal to sin x. Let us study sine curve. Fx equal to sin x. Now, you know, when x is 0, f of 0 is equal to 0, x is pi, this is again f of pi is equal to 0. Suppose x is pi by 2, we get f of pi by 2 is equal to 1. So the maximum sin x is 1, and minimum sin x is minus 1. So the graph of sin x moves between 1 and minus 1. So I have taken two axes, x axis and y axis. This is x dash and y dash. Y dash. Let us take this is 0, this is pi, again 2 pi, minus 2 pi. We all are familiar with the curve of sine. So the curve is like this. Here also it moves like this, and the maximum is 1 and the minimum is minus 1. होप दैट यू आर वेरी मच क्लियर ऑफ दैट +1 या -1, यानी साइन का जो कर्व हमारा है +1 और -1 के बीच में मूव करता रहता है। तो इंटीग्रेशन को हम किस तरह से हाईलाइट करेंगे, तो हम चाहते हैं एक पॉइंट को ले लें, जैसे 0 से पाई की स्ट्रक्चर को लेना चाह रहे हैं, हम यहां दिखाना चाह रहे हैं इसको, इसी को हम यहां दिखाना चाह रहे हैं, यह देख लीजिए 0 से पाई, 0 से पाई को हम यहां दिखाना चाह रहे हैं। अब ध्यान से देखिए क्या हो रहा है, हम क्या चाहते हैं। हमारा मकसद है टू फाइंड द एरिया ऑफ दिस कर्व, टू फाइंड द एरिया ऑफ दिस कर्व, हमारा मकसद यही है, टू फाइंड द एरिया ऑफ दिस कर्व एंड एक्स एक्सिस, एक्स एक्सिस और इस कर्व के बीच का एरिया क्या है, उस एरिया को निकालना चाहते हैं। तो यहाँ इंटीग्रेशन का यूज कैसे होगा, क्या होगा, इसके बारे में डिस्कस करना चाह रहे हैं। तो आप देखिए क्या क्या डिस्कशन इसमें कर रहे हैं। हम मान लेते हैं कि 0 से पाई के बीच का जो डिवीजन है, इसमें हम 10 स्मॉल डिवीजन लेना चाह रहे हैं। 10 स्मॉल डिवीजन 9 पॉइंट्स डिवाइड करेगा, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Take one more point, no problem. Take anywhere, just I am taking here. Yes, take 9 points, because 9 points divide this into 10 equal parts, and with the help of that, each part, this is pi by 10. First is what? Pi by 10. Second is 2 pi by 10. Third is 3 pi by 10. So on and so forth. This is 4 pi by 10, 5 pi by 10, 6 pi by 10, 7 pi by 10, 8 pi by 10, 9 pi by 10, this is 10 pi by 10. So this is 9 pi by 10 and this is 10 pi by 10. So total is divided into 10 equal parts. Now here, take this as width. Take this as width, draw vertical line. This is your y, that is fx is along y axis. इस तरह से आप यहाँ पे ड्रॉ कीजिए, यहाँ भी आप ड्रॉ कीजिए, यहाँ भी ड्रॉ कीजिए। ये ध्यान रखिए, ये सारा जो पॉइंट्स हैं, ये हम एक रेक्टेंगल का सेट देना चाह रहे हैं। अब रेक्टेंगल का सेट दे दीजिए, रफ डायग्राम है, डोंट वरी फॉर दैट। एक तरह से हमारा उद्देश्य क्या था, to draw the rectangles. Let us divide the region between 0 to pi into 10 small rectangles. Divide 0 to pi into 10 small divisions, 10 small rectangles. And these rectangles, let us find out the area of one rectangle. Area of this rectangle, area of this rectangle. So go on finding the area of this rectangle. So here comes the idea of integration. So first thickness is, this is pi by 10, this is also pi by 10, because 2 pi by 10 minus pi by 10 is pi by 10, this is pi by 10, this is pi by 10, this is pi, so all thickness is pi by 10, यानी रेक्टेंगल का जो हमारा जो थिकनेस है वो pi by 10 है। मान लीजिए कि चूंकि एक्स एक्सिस के अलॉन्ग जा रहा है, तो इसको आप क्या करेंगे, इसको आप dx लेंगे। हम अब क्लैरिफाई करना चाहते हैं इंटीग्रेशन कहाँ से आ रहा है, इसको आप dx लेंगे, और इसके बाद जो हमारा fx क्या है, ये y के बराबर है, दिस इज और y, दिस इज y, ये सभी y है, वर्टिकल y है, तो लेंथ इनटू ब्रेथ हमारा क्या होता है, एरिया ऑफ रेक्टेंगल होता है। तो इस तरह से लेंथ इनटू ब्रेथ कर लीजिए, y इनटू dx। अब ये क्या है कि सिंगल रेक्टेंगल है। अब आप क्या करेंगे, आप लिमिट ले लीजिए, लोअर लिमिट ले लीजिए। लोअर लिमिट हमारा क्या है, 0 है, अपर लिमिट क्या है, पाई। लोअर लिमिट 0, अपर लिमिट पाई ले लीजिए, 0 से पाई। ये आपका टोटल बता रहा है, दिस इज गिविंग दी सम ऑफ ऑल रेक्टेंगल, दिस इज सम ऑफ ऑल रेक्टेंगल्स। जब हम 12th का सिलेबस डिस्कस करेंगे, फिर से एक बार डिस्कस करेंगे इसको। अभी हम एक नटसेल में बताना चाहते हैं उन स्टूडेंट के लिए जो कैलकुलस को अपना बेस बना करके फिजिक्स केमिस्ट्री में अप्लाई कर रहे हैं लेकिन डिटेल्स नहीं पढ़ पाते हैं, उनके लिए डिस्कस कर रहे हैं। इसलिए शॉर्ट टर्म बताना चाह रहे हैं, ये सम ऑफ ऑल रेक्टेंगल है, दिस इज द मीनिंग ऑफ लेंथ एंड ब्रेथ। सो दिस इज द आइडिया ऑफ इंटीग्रेशन। हियर इट कम्स इंटीग्रेशन। तो इस तरह से आपका डिफरेंशिएशन और इंटीग्रेशन का आइडिया आपको दे दिए. टू कैलकुलेट द एरिया ऑफ दिस इज द इंटीग्रेशन. नाउ आफ्टर दैट वी शैल से the meaning of first derivative, second derivative, third derivative, so on and so forth. So we can have it. Better we shall see this part in the next video in details. Thank you.